Hello everybody and welcome to a replay of my spotlight on Andrea in Korcula, Croatia. If you are new to my channel, this is the pre-tour chat and you can scroll forward about 11 minutes and you'll come to the tour proper, as it were. So hello Fran, hello Tricia, hello Anne. Nice to see you all, nice. That probably won't translate across the pond. I am home, I am in the UK, huzzah, huzzah. It was a early start again, not as early as the first time when I went out there. That was ridiculously early. But it was still early. I was still set the alarm for 5 to 5. Which of course is not a time I would normally be up. And then we were picked up at 5:35, which we said 5:35, but unfortunately what happened is a coach pulled up. There was already a minibus there. A coach pulled up and you were like, well, is this ours? Is it not? It had TUI written on it, but the driver didn't say anything. There were people who were speaking non-English who started getting onto the coach, and I thought, well, I speak English, so we can't be all on the same coach. So after a few of us like going, what's going on? What's going on? We decided that was indeed the coach, and I got on. And of course, it wasn't light. So hello, Trista. It was wonderful to see. Got some photos of Dubrovnik Old Town as I passed. Hello, goodbye. But it was yes, I didn't make sure, I told myself do not fall asleep on the coach because I knew I wanted to try and see if I could see Dubrovnik Old Town from the outside, which I did because I missed it on the way in as I was on the wrong side of the vehicle. So I made sure I was on the right side of the vehicle, didn't fall asleep, managed to see it. And then plane journey going back was 2 hours 40 minutes. I did sleep for a teeny bit of that. And oh, what joy to end off your holiday. So I'm on the aisle seat, 5C, exactly the same seat as the way in. And there's a chap next to me, and I don't know if it was the couple that I saw on the way in or not, because I didn't recognise them. It's been a week. And the lady obviously had a terrible cold or COVID. So I sat there for, I don't know, maybe 5-10 minutes, and then she started blowing her nose, and I was like, right. I know, Margaret, I should have done it straight away. I put my mask on. So that will be interesting. So I had the journey wearing my mask, hoping that I do not pick up her germs. And I messaged my family. And I went, yeah, I've worn a mask. Send them a picture of me with a mask on, because obviously that's what they need to see. And they were like, well, wouldn't it have been a good idea if she did that? Well, yes, it would have been. But, c'est la vie. She did not. Let us hope that the entire plane hasn't got what she got. So how is everybody? I came home and the weather seems quite nice. I confess I came home, well, we landed, obviously, and the pilot was letting, well, actually, we've got our slot blocked because somebody's taxiing to leave, so we sat there a little bit longer. So my baggage didn't take too long to get off, but then by the time you get there, you're like, it takes so long. So then I got home and thought, right then, I'm just going to bed. I'm going to have a little bit of a snooze. And I did. Had a sleep. Woke up. Picked up some of my manky apples that had fallen. Peach came out to accompany me. Oh, she was very excited. She found me in bed. She was like, oh, you're back then. Splendid. So she had a bit of a stroke and a purr. She purred, to be clear, not me. Then I went outside, did the apples, she accompanied me. Oh, yes. And then we got back in. And suddenly I heard her go to the litter tray. And I'm like, no, you've been outside. You could have done your business outside. but she didn't. So I do worry the winter litter tray usage is now in play. So I cleaned the litter tray before the tour. Don't know if she'll grace us with her presence. Weather-wise, not too bad, not too shabby. Not going to be going in the sea mainly because I'm nowhere near. And I'm not going to be sunbathing mainly because that would be silly. But blue sky-ish. No, it's not really blue at all. It's quite cloudy, but I can see some blue. So how is everybody? And I've got myself a coffee to keep myself going. How is everybody? Obviously, we're probably not going to hit massive numbers today because I know some of you already caught the tour on Thursday, but I wanted to give those of you who didn't a chance to catch up. So tell me what you've been up to. Fran, you had a birthday. You had a birthday. I probably should carry on talking while I'm waiting for you to answer because there could be a horrendous delay and I could just be sat here mute. Trista's surviving. Well, I'll be honest, Trista, I'm very pleased about that you are surviving, but less pleased because it's not jolly, is it, surviving? Hello, Sarah. How are you? I would prefer you were thriving. What did you do for your birthday, Fran? Did you have a party? Did you stay indoors with the cat? Solo travel. It was a quiet one, yes. I think as we get older, birthdays become quieter, don't they? Well, sometimes, maybe it's just me. My birthday seems to be quite quiet. Well, this year, what did I do? Had my 24-hour ECG. That was the excitement, wasn't it? Oh, I was with you guys. We walked round Labourne Lakes, didn't we? Didn't fall in. What can I say? Some of you will be in my Facebook group see that I got so close to getting up to the monastery. I'd ummed and ahed about it. I ummed, I ahed, I ummed. Could I get up that high? And I thought, do you know what? We'll just go and we'll see how far we get. And then I was sending voice notes to young Natalie. We were talking some nonsense about some nonsense, which at least distracted me a little bit. I did actually, earlier than I stopped, I said to Nat, I said, well, I don't think I can do this anymore. I think I'm going to have to go back down. And then she sent me a voice note about something completely different, and that managed to distract me slightly. I thought, no, I'll go. And then literally it wasn't, I can't tell you how far, but it was about another 4 or 5 minutes walk and I would have been there, and I was just, it's just too far. So Fran, for your birthday, went out for dinner. Lovely. Watched movies, also nice. Ate snacks, very good. Chocolate involved, and kept Jinx company. Sounds like a perfect birthday. Sarah's okay. You had a nap earlier today. We could have been napping at the same time. You don't get a medal for napping at the same time as me, I'm afraid. But, I mean, to be honest, how do you differentiate between a nap and a sleep? I would say I had a sleep, because to me a nap is maybe 20, 30 minutes. I was in bed probably for an hour and a half. I think that goes beyond a nap. But again, what is the definition? Let's go down into the deep and meaningfuls. What is the definition of a nap? As opposed, I mean, obviously you're asleep while you're napping. Is that too deep for a Sunday? Chocolate was definitely involved. Thank you, good. I don't know why I had visions of orange chocolate buttons go through my head. Probably because, Fran, your image is an orange with an F in it. Although chocolate buttons are actually brown. They only taste of orange. They don't look orange. Now I'm thinking of orange Smarties. Yay! I'll be honest, the hotel food was not that wonderful. The puddings were a bit of a disappointment. It was repeated day in, day out. I mean, quite frankly, I didn't have to cook and I didn't have to wash up, so that was very nice. Oh, See, Margaret's not here. Oh, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Keep an eye on the time. Because I started slightly later because I was reading a very interesting article on BBC about cyber criminals and sextortion. Naps are short, but also usually during the day. Yes, very true. Very true. I don't know that anybody would nap during the evening. I suppose it's, you know, whether they're on shifts. But how long? Do you get Terry's chocolate orange over in Canada, Fran? I don't particularly like it. It's a little bit too something. But I do like a Cadbury's Dairy Milk chocolate orange buttons. If Cadbury's listening, feel free, send me. I'll do a whole, you know, I could be a chocolate influencer. That's not a thing, but I could do it. I'd be more than happy to do it. Well, guys, I think it's going to be possibly the lowest number of streamies. There was me thinking there were loads of people who couldn't make the tour. And it's still probably not convenient. What can I say? But we're going to do this anyway. We're going to watch it. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to... what I would say is a disclaimer, and I'll start that. All right, it's 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock UK time. Hurrah, huzzah, fabulous. So... Pizzazz said to me that the audio wasn't, she was struggling to hear, and I listened back to it and I thought, oh, well, I know there were issues while I didn't have my microphone on. And I put the microphone on and apparently that was then fine. The problem being, I think it was then fine because I had the microphone. But when I passed the microphone to Andrea, the problem is you will find that my audio isn't brilliant at some parts. So if you can bear with, darlings, bear with. I'm glad you're pleased. And I'm also glad that hopefully whoever is present will be pleased. So let us, without further ado, press play. Right. Now, what I would say is, actually, before I go, I've got my phone onto Do Not Disturb, and it's just said that my device audio is connected. So Prism does this thing of sometimes it'll work and sometimes it doesn't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press play. If you can't hear anything, can you let me know? And then I'll have to take my device off Do Not Disturb. So, can everybody hear? Yes or no? Right, okay, that's fine. So, do you know what? I love it when providers change the way that they do things. So what I'm going to do is put this back on. Unfortunately, what that means is if I get any pings, you're also going to hear pings. Take it off again, put it on again, make it large again, and we'll try again. And then I'm going to superimpose a bit more the other way. And there we are, wonderful. And here you are, everybody.
They see me.
They see you now, they see you now. You are fully in frame, they can see your hands, they can see your head. Yes, all of that. So I've realised that the last time we probably saw you would have been in 2023. Would have been April 23.
You think?
HeyGo.
Really?
That's when HeyGo went, yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Can everybody hear Andrea?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear?
Can you hear me?
So everybody's saying hello. So we've got Dawn saying hello, we've got Wendy saying hello, we've got Rami. They're all saying hello. So I'm just going to pass on.
Hello.
Catherine saying looking good.
Thank you.
It is amazing, isn't it? Because as I say, I think it must have been around April when HeyGo went disappeared, no longer operated. And
it was quite sad because some guys went, you know what, I've had fun, but I'm not going to pick up the mantle again. So I want to go back first. So this is all about you. I want to know, because I'm exceptionally nosy, the boys are nosy. and basically, obviously, I've now come to Korcula, and it's a beautiful island. But were you born on Korcula?
No, I was born in Belgrade, in Serbia, former Yugoslavia.
I never knew that.
Now you know, you ask and you get the answer.
Oh my goodness, so why then? So technically, well, you're not Serbian then, you're Yugoslavian.
I was Yugoslavian.
So now what are you?
I'm Croatian.
So did you have to change your, what happened? So Yugoslavia was split up.
Yeah, Yugoslavia split in 91. I was born there as my dad was a water polo coach, so we followed. I was born there. We lived in Spain, Italy. Then I moved back home. And then when the war started, I was already in Korcula here. And, well, yes, as a new state, then I did change the documents.
So you just changed?
Yes. Yes. I never had a Serbian passport. Had Yugoslav passport and now Croatian.
And what was it like then growing up in Serbia?
I didn't grow up in Serbia. I grew up in Spain, Italy, and then Serbia.
And
like growing up, and that's it.
Water polo coach.
Water polo, yes.
Wow. So it was a bit almost like, did you feel like you were moving around quite a lot then?
No, we didn't move around a lot. It was just like we were in Belgrade, then we were in Barcelona. Italy was up and down, but then I moved back to Belgrade, and that's it.
You still have family in Belgrade?
No.
So you came to Croatia. How old were you when you were in Korcula then?
Korcula, I came back, I was 20 years old. So 35 years ago. Yeah.
And then what made you stay here? Because it's a small island, you've been to Spain, you've been to Italy. What made you think this is it, this is home?
Love.
Do you know what? Isn't that
love? Just like love makes your life.
So you met a man in Korcula.
Duh. Yes.
Your eyes went starting.
Yeah, the whole me, not only the eyes. Like, just.
And you were like, oh, okay then, I've met a man now. I will stay.
This will be the one.
This will be the one you call.
Yeah, that's right. This will be the one, and then he was the one, then he wasn't the one.
Well, that's the way it goes. High five to you.
Hey.
Make the story why I'm in Kent. It's a tale as old as time. So when did you start thinking to yourself, okay, what did you study at school? How did you kind of get into school already?
Well, knowing 5 languages, it was something normal to do.
That's Spanish, Italian,
French, Croatian,
and Serbian.
Not Serbian.
It's not a language.
It's a language, but it's approximately the same as Croatian.
Serbian, Croatian, is the same language.
Approximately. It will be like American English and British English, and that's it. Yes.
So, hold on. I got to...
So, Croatian, English, French, Spanish, Italian. Yes, English is a language, remember?
The language that we're talking in, I forgot about.
It's a foreign language for someone.
It's only sort of fluent in Croatian and that language. Also,
after a couple of wines, you could be fluent.
And often fluent in something. So, you've got 5 languages and you think stuff like that. Yeah.
Tourism is the thing.
And is that because you wanted to do that, or is it just because... So sorry.
It's a cat, I believe, yes.
There's literally what you call yellow and white.
Oh, he's not friendly.
Oh, is he not?
No, you can see it by his face.
No,
his face. He's not friendly. He's bad.
He's
bad. Doesn't speak English.
Come to mama. He does actually.
No.
He totally speaks English. He doesn't speak French. Bonjour.
Do people hear you or not at all? Do they hear you?
Do they hear me now?
Yes.
Oh no, of course they hear me.
Okay.
Are you concerned that they're wondering?
Yes, they're wondering that I'm talking to myself.
She's like, are you really doing this live, talking to a cat? Yes, this is often what
That's Leonie, yes. It's okay.
I have better conversation with cats.
With humans, yes. I believe that.
Yeah. He actually didn't want to speak to me. He just wanted to be on YouTube for a small second. So, and obviously then you have to train to become a tour guide.
Yes, to be a licensed guide, you have to pass exams from history, geographics, politics, economics of the country, art, law, touristic law, and languages. And then as well, you have to pass a practical exam where actually you guide the first time the teachers so they can see how you move around.
And how long does all that take?
Well, when I was passing that, it was just like, I'm not sure it was, first you had to go to class 2 months and then pass the exam, so a total of 6 months maybe.
Wow, and you get that and you have to pay to study?
Yes. You have to pay, but then once you pass the exam, it's not like you pass the exam and then you guide. I mean, you can do that, but you have to be really pretty sure about yourself and know a lot to be able to guide a person or a group, because you never know the questions that you'll be asked.
No, and are they always self-employed?
I'm self-employed, but you have some guys that do work for agencies, so they guide for them. But nowadays, I think more or less all local guides are self-employed.
Leslie said, have I passed tour guide exams? And I would say I have an A-level in history, I've got a degree in communication, and I am not a licensed tour guide. In the UK, it is incredibly expensive to become a licensed tour guide, so I am unlicensed.
Here, I think now it's the price is, I think, 1,200 euros for the exams.
It's not at all cheap. And can you tour guide if you're not licensed, or do you have to be licensed?
Not to guide, you have to be a licensed guide, because all the areas are protected areas, historical areas. Now they're changing the law so that guides, let's say from the UK that are licensed guides, they will be able to guide in Croatia, but as well they have to pass the exams for Croatia, I mean the knowledge as well. I don't know how much that will cost, but I don't think that a lot of people will be guiding foreigners here.
I assume, to be fair, that would be if they wanted to live in Croatia.
Yeah, something like that, or if they're just guiding like a lot of tours to Croatia and then they think that they can guide, but I think that wherever you go around the world, you should have a local guide, because, I mean, it's like, what would I tell you about the UK? Just learn from a book.
100%. I believe that when you go to somewhere, you should immerse yourself in the local culture. You're going to find out about the local stories, the reason things are there, if you can, obviously, if you live to breathe it. And I know that sometimes when you're on, I think if you're on a cruise, they generally then you book a tour, but it's a local guide, isn't it?
Should be a local guide, yes. Should be a local guide.
And obviously, so then you learn, and then
and then I keep on learning daily.
Life, I think.
With every tour you learn, because you get questions. If you don't have the answer, then you have to get ready for the next tour to have the answer. And that's how you build up your knowledge and your tours.
And then you've obviously studied, you're doing all your kind of done your qualifications, and then how long did it take until you actually started guiding?
I started immediately the same summer because guides were needed then. I started 25 years ago.
When you're only 12.
That's right, when I was 10 years old. And so day by day, guiding first. The first group was a French group, as far as I remember. Then you had to make the plan, how you will move around the town, what you will say at what point. And that's how it started. And
did you decide that yourself, or is there something that all guides follow the same kind of plan? Or is it?
No, everyone has to do its own plan. I mean, nowadays when I have new colleagues that pass the exams, I always welcome them to join my tours to see how I guide. But what I tell each one of them is that you can listen to me, you can repeat what I say, but be sure that after the sentence that you say out and loud, you have the knowledge to explain that sentence with 10 more sentences.
Yeah.
So you cannot just copy paste and say that's it. So you have to be sure about your knowledge and know to explain whatever you say out and loud.
When I bumped into you on Monday, and then I saw you again, and then I heard somebody doing a talk. And it was in your style, and I was outraged that somebody was doing a tour in your style. I was like, shoot, and then I turned around and it was you. And I was like, okay, she obviously gets everywhere. But that was really interesting because I recognised the whole style of your delivery. So every guide could have their own kind of unique take. So just so you know, there's a bit of a face-off going on. So we've got the ginger and white, who apparently isn't friendly, but I think that's just because. So, come on, say that. And obviously we have Mrs. Tabby up here, who is just kind of going, yeah, you're in my face. Now, Mr. Ginger and White is probably going to be a Tom, just because about 75% of Ginger and White cats are indeed Toms, and he's probably unmuted. Hello. He's now walking around.
Of course he is.
Hello.
He won't come to you.
No, she's saying
He don't believe me. It's like, you scared him away.
yeah, well, that's all right, because Tabby's going to feel much better now once Ginger and White's gone, because obviously they're fighting over the same woman. Or the other awful thing is she may be a woman, and this is Romeo and Juliet on the balcony.
It didn't seem like that.
So you've done your tours, and now, how do you feel about new people learning to be tour guides? Because,
I mean, everyone can do whatever they want to, but you have to know how to deliver and to make it quality, because you have some guys that are, my goodness, dull. It's like, come on, move it.
personality.
Not the personality, but just the information. It's just like they read the book and they just repeat what they read in the book. It's not, for me, guiding, it's not that. It's about making a space live. It's about giving the stories. It's about giving the life of the place to feel it. It's about keeping people smiling about and the stories of the place. It's not about repeating dates and names of artists. I mean, who will remember that? No one.
Exactly, and I think.
But you have to know them.
Yes, because some people.
It's what I always say. You mustn't say everything that you know, because then, I mean, you suffocate the persons. People can listen 45 minutes to an hour maximum of constant, non-stop guiding. After that, you lose people.
Yes.
It's too much.
I also think, and I mean, for me, we may sometimes struggle with concentration. If it is just purely facts, I've gone.
You don't listen.
No.
You go and do the pictures around.
And yes, exactly. Do you have that where people just depart from a tour, or are they often? So they often cruise boats, or obviously that's all.
Well, we have different. You have people that come on cruise ships, then they come off, and then we have the tour. People from bus tours, and people that are in the town, and then they book a tour.
So, and they book a tour directly with you on a one.
With me, that's right. Or they go to the office, and then the office calls me and asks if I'm available or not, and that's how it goes.
And what office is that? Is that the tourist information?
A tourist information office, or they see on Instagram the pictures I post about Korcula, about guiding, and about happenings in town, and like that. Say, you got me there.
So I went into tourist information, and I was looking for some information about, obviously, Korcula, and I suddenly went, learn about the town, historic Korcula, and oh my goodness, at the bottom here, Andrea Korcula guided tours. And what we've got on here, guys, this is one to take a screenshot of. So if you are in Korcula, you can actually arrange for your own private tour. Facebook secret Korcula. It's exciting. So I'm like, oh my goodness, I know who that is. Do you know them well in the tourist information then?
Yes. Who doesn't know me here?
Well, I did think when I was in the tourist information, I felt like, oh, yes, I thought I mentioned, oh, you know, she's famous for the Korcula. And I understand as well, seeing on Facebook, you also won some awards.
Yes, last year, November, I got the award for Best Guide in Croatia, finally after 25 years. It was given by the National Tourist Board of Croatia.
I mean, that is a massive thing, is it not?
Yes.
So how do you get put forward for that?
So someone has to apply, just present your name and why would you win the award. And it was Katarina Line, the agency from Opatija, from the north of Croatia. They started the island hopping tours with the ships, and they did make me as a candidate, and then the Tourist Board of Korcula supported. And then it all has to pass through meetings and decisions from all the areas of Croatia. And they decided that with my work, the award should go to me.
And did you know about this process? Was it all a secret from you?
No, Katarina Line asked me if I was okay with it, that they would make me a candidate and nominate. Yes.
Yes, thank you very much.
Well, they did nominate me 3 times, and the 3rd time it went as go.
I mean, that must be. And yet, have you written that on your leaflet?
No, because that leaflet was done before.
When you redo the leaflet, you will have.
I will have Best Guide of Croatia.
I mean, that really is massive, isn't it? And talking about, obviously, just how strange that we obviously know you, that kind of leads into the whole HeyGo experience. How did you find HeyGo?
HeyGo, I didn't find HeyGo. Nicola from Dubrovnik sent me a message, so told me about HeyGo. Nicola was here yesterday. I told him that you were here.
Oh, no, was he?
Yeah, he's on one of the boats.
I know Nicola. Yeah.
And so he told me about HeyGo, and I said, why not? And that's how he introduced me to HeyGo.
And how did you know Nicola?
How don't you know the Best Guide in Croatia? I was the Best Guide in Croatia before the award as well.
Yeah. Very good, very good. And I will. If I go to Dubrovnik, I would definitely make contact with him. And so he said, obviously, there's a streaming platform because I watched the tours. I really enjoyed the tours and Dubrovnik. I like the fact you did the city walls because they're high up, and I won't be doing those. And so he said, HeyGo. So what then happened? How was the process? Did you make contact with them?
No, someone from the agency, from the HeyGo contacted me. I don't remember even the name anymore. And then it was a she, I remember.
Sonia?
No. I don't know.
No.
And then she told me what was needed. So I got the gimbal and the tour, how it should be done, as far as I remember. And then we started. I remember the first time I did a HeyGo tour and I finished the tour, I just did sit and started to tremble because I was all, stressed and adrenaline all over the place. And
And I'm assuming you got big numbers with you back in the day.
Well, the first time, yes. I don't know what big numbers were anymore, but I think yes. And then, you start first with one tour, then, HeyGo did help me a lot to learn more about the island because you couldn't do the same tour all over and over again. So I went through the island, I went into nature, orchids, villages of Korcula, the quizzes as well, and as well, thanks to HeyGo, I also started to guide, thanks to COVID in a way, it was HeyGo, and then I started to guide all the kids from Korcula for free.
Oh, wow.
So COVID did bring a lot of good things for me. And then with guiding kids for free in Korcula, I started to write books about Korcula.
Yeah.
And so I have, I think, 6 books now about Korcula, storybooks about Korcula, Marco Polo, Legends of Korcula.
Really? That's amazing.
Yes, so a lot of things did come out very well.
Oh, so you're also an author?
Yes, I am an author.
And was it apart from HeyGo? I know a lot of guys have said HeyGo was just amazing because they had no work during COVID. Was that the same for you? That this was...
Yes, it was like when Nicola called me, it was like, well, either I will sit at home and do nothing, or take a gimbal and walk around and talk to myself, but as well, like, make someone happy at the other end of the world as well, just to show. Yes.
You absolutely did, and I think, you know, you were, obviously, I had a few favourite guides, and I absolutely were up there. And I know that other people felt the same. It was like, you made me laugh. I will never forget, you were doing a tour once, and you knelt down to show us something, and you accidentally pressed the camera so it turned your face, and you were smiling. Even though there was nobody in front of you, you were smiling, and that kind of joy just translated through the camera. And we were all feeling it, and I think that was just, those were really difficult times. We sat at home, and just being able to see this life outside. And I actually don't know, I don't think it was Korcula necessarily, it was you that kind of gave that joy.
Positive energy.
Exactly, and we built a community. And that was really important. And I know people are asking and saying, are you live streaming at the moment? And sadly, you're not, are you?
No, I'm not. I work now normal life is back, work is back. So now from April till November, I'm guiding Korcula. So I keep spinning like a bus, as you saw last time you were here. So when afternoon starts, it's on the hour, I take a new group, and winter I really need to relax and do nothing. So you did ask me if I would do again the YouTube and stream again, but just to have that as a thing that I would have to do even once in a month, it's I think I'm not still there to do it.
Somebody's going to have dirty paw prints all over their washing.
At least we'll know who it is because we haven't filmed it.
We have filmed. I think we might be making biscuits on the sheet, to be fair. Bless him. So and why do you think that would be kind of a stress? Just because, again, just the whole having...
because you have to get prepared for it, and it's not like, okay, I'll grab now the camera and just wander around. You have to do something that has a meaning, a beginning and an end, and it's... either you do it as it should be done, or you don't do it. That's how I do it.
Did you download any of your HeyGo tools?
None. No.
That is such a shame to me. I downloaded all of mine. I mean, and I think that was the sad thing about I think there was just too little time for people to do a lot of things. So Wendy's asking if you've got any more grandchildren.
I have a granddaughter coming in 15 days.
Wow. That's soon. So how many grandchildren? How many children do you have?
I have 2 kids. I have Lana and Lovers, so boy and girl. Well, boy and girl, man and woman now. And I have 2 grandkids, 2 boys, 7 and 5. And now a little girl is arriving in 2 weeks. So my son will become first-time dad. But a lot of people do know that he was with Maria, the violin player. Yeah. Well, they're not together anymore. And now there is a new love there, Petra. And right now they're in Split getting checked at the doctors. And so hopefully in 2 weeks, new baby is coming.
And do they live in Split?
No, they live here in Korcula.
Oh, but they have
they had to go to, yes.
Oh, okay. So then it will be grandma duties again, won't it?
Yes. when I have the time for it, of course.
Well, I was thinking, I have to say, they may have timed this deliberately, because if you stop touring in November...
Yes, they did organize things well, very well. Yes, they just told me, like, you don't have to travel so much anymore. It's like, I said, why? Well, because, I mean, we'll give you some work to do. So yeah, I got the news when I was at the airport, stuck in China. The flight was delayed. That was in March, I believe. No, beginning of April. Yes, beginning of April. And I was just sending the message like, I have 2 hours the flight delay in China, so I don't know if I will make it to Istanbul or to Doha. I don't know anymore for the flight to Zagreb. I don't know when I'm coming back home. And then my son just sent me, okay, here you have like a rebus. So just sold the rebus. And he sent me like a picture of a little pregnant woman. And then I was like, finally.
So was this planned then? It wasn't unexpected?
Well, he wanted a child for a long time, so this was like...
Planned?
Yes.
So he's very... How old is he?
34. So he can't wait to become a dad.
Oh, bless. So they live together, I assume?
Yes.
And obviously you've been travelling you said you've been travelling quite a lot then?
These last 2 winters I've been traveling a lot, north, south, east, west of the planet.
Yeah, so where was your favourite then? You mentioned going to China.
I traveled these last 2 years. So what did I start? I started first with Kyrgyzstan.
Oh, right, yeah.
Wildness, total wildness, beautiful. Then it was Iceland.
Yeah.
Then Cuba.
Yeah.
Vietnam.
Yeah.
Then Morocco,
nice.
Oman, China. And I'm missing something, I don't know what.
I haven't been to Kyrgyzstan or Oman, but I've been to the others.
Yeah.
What was your favourite?
Every country is different. Absolutely. Everything is a new experience, but we're all the same. And what's good, what travel brings to you is the knowledge that prejudice is not good. So we're all the same. Everyone just wants love, respect, health, and peace. And everyone is nice. All nationalities, all religions are just quite nice. Don't listen to the news.
I mean, some of them, to be fair, they're not all nice, but
it's not that you have to take a nationality or a religion.
Oh, exactly.
It's the person.
Yeah, 100%.
It's the persons that are different, but don't judge nationalities and religions.
So you can get a nice English person and a nasty English person.
Yes, then you might have to talk to a person that you don't like. Yeah. Because she gives you the phone and she gives you the mic, and then you have to do the talk.
I was going to say, you know what I was going to say? This is going the way that, listen, I've been bitten on my ankle. I'm scratching like I've got fleas, and Andrea's insulting me. I don't even know how I haven't slapped around the face with my gimbal. So, where did you go in China? Because I love parts of China.
China, we went, I know that we went to Shanghai. Then Yangzhou,
yes, love.
Beijing as well, Xi'an.
Yeah, nice.
Yes, the little town of Lily, little Venice as they call it, was very beautiful.
And who did you go with?
I went with a friend, colleague. We've been traveling, so she organized for us the trip to Iceland, and then we went together as well to Vietnam and then China. This year, I don't know, I'm just still staying put. I don't know if in the new year we'll go somewhere. I'm waiting for the baby now, so we'll see what happens.
Is she a tour guide as well then?
Yes, she's in Split.
Very nice. So 2 tour guides going together, and you take tours?
Yes.
And then you critique.
And we are the worst tourists. It's like when I'm a tourist, I have to write down whatever the guide is saying, because otherwise I just cannot listen. It's like too much information that I get. But I mean, when you become a tourist, it's like part of your brain stays at home and you become a little bit stupid. It's like you ask questions that sometimes you say, did I really ask this question? It's like, But I cannot put the hot water on. It's like, really?
Yeah, I think the thing is though, you kind of go into slow mode.
Yes.
So kind of just do a little bit stupid things. I mean, I'll be honest, I can do stupid things anywhere, so I don't necessarily need to be abroad.
Yeah.
But I think sometimes you just, and then who cares? I always say, if I'm doing training or anything, I say there is no such thing as a stupid question, because actually what it does is it makes you think about things from other people's perspective.
Yes, but sometimes the questions you can get, it's like, really? Really?
But then other people...
It's like the sun rises on the east and sets on the west. Is in your country the same?
No. Mine actually
okay.
sets in the north,
Okay, so it's like...
Yeah, I think the thing is, though, it also depends on were you paying attention in school when they said that the sun sets.
Mirej, nema veze. Ova žuta ti je bila tu pa lencunima, tako da znaš.
Oh, baby.
You see? Yeah. He did leave some traces there.
Who? Sorry?
The cat did leave some traces there on the sheet. Yes.
Oh, look. The children white one is being friendly. Funny that.
She feeds him.
Yeah, he's friendly. Hello, everybody. Please know he's a friendly cat. I don't know why I'm talking my phone because he's got the microphone.
Yes, just like things of life. Yeah.
Stupid moments. Now I've got distracted by the cat conversation. What will? Oh yes.
The questions.
Stupid questions. Yes, but I also think that unfortunately not everybody got access to great education as well.
Yeah, but sometimes it's just like basics.
Yeah.
The stupid questions just involve basic things. It's nothing like, astronomy and mathematics. It's basics.
If people ask you something about astronomy.
Astronomy? Like what that star is, it's like, to be a tour guide, you have to be everything.
What star sign?
A multi-practic.
What star sign are you?
What?
I know it's astrology, but what star sign are you?
Star?
Sign.
What's that?
Like Pisces and Taurus.
Aquarius. Aquarius who are in the limit of genius and mad people. You never know which part you will get there.
Okay, I think we do. I would suggest genius. Mad. Yeah. I'm a Pisces, so...
that's a big problem. You never know where you're going.
Keep swimming. So, what other questions have I had come up?
Do they have any questions?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm looking at my screen, but I've just got smiley faces and yeses at the moment.
It's good. No one crying yet?
No one is crying.
Okay.
So have you had many visitors to Korcula? I know obviously David and Wendy.
Dawn was here. Donna was here. Yes.
Yeah.
And who else was here?
Me.
Cindy. Cindy was here. I think that's it. There was also a lady that did come here, but then sent me maybe a message that she was here, but I didn't see her.
Just hello.
Yes, I've been there, done that, seen you, and you were working or something like that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you find it funny when some people I sometimes see that people have gone to where somebody falls and then goes, oh, I knew exactly how to do it because I watched all your calls.
Yes.
Because to me, I watched the calls, I'll be honest, I still got lost. And it's only because it's been, quite frankly, an absolutely pretty dreadful year that I would have got myself in better. And I actually spoke to them and said, oh, I could actually take a tour. But, that would have been an organisation that hasn't happened. And I always think that I would, last time when I came to Brutch Island, obviously I was like, oh, maybe I could go to Korcula, but it was
too far away.
And I hope you realise that when I got the passenger boat, I said, right, we're not sure if the 645 will go, depends on the weather. So like the 645, I think come, then I would come to see Andrea, and I would be stranded on Korcula, and you'll find me sleeping
on the beach.
Oh, not on the beach, because it's not even that warm, is it? Please know that, yes, obviously you're wearing a coat.
Oh, the Buddha is here. The lady Buddha is blowing, so it's
and
colder.
The lady Buddha is what?
Wind, northeast wind, sharp.
You often get wind. And
in winter, yes.
I'll be honest, that wasn't a personal question. So does Korcula often get wind?
Yes. Daily.
Daily?
Yes. Now we have the Buddha, northeast wind. In the afternoon, we have the west wind in summer. Then if you have the HeyGo, the south wind, that brings bad weather, bad humor, rain. But the Buddha is a nice, sharp wind that brings nice weather. Trouble as well, so that's why, well, she's a woman. That's how it is. Yes.
A little bit. Beatrice said she would love to meet you, and she would love to go to the cemetery and hear all those crazy stories of their life.
Yes.
And she's in Switzerland, so actually it's not unreasonable to come out, and you definitely should bring Nicole and bring me back, and then, yes, hear those stories. Donna has said that she was very privileged to have met you. And Wendy said something, she had the most exquisite voice, but has been an interesting child. I have no idea what that's about. Interesting. And you do a lot of, as well, there's the sword fighting.
The Mareshka.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not going to try and say that.
Mareshka. We had last performance last evening.
Yeah, but it's at 9 o'clock.
In the evening, yes.
Yes, and of course the last passage about is
you cannot make it, yeah.
You cannot, no. So, and the story of that is that goes back years and years.
16th century. It arrived from Spain through Italy. And so two armies fighting for the princess.
Does anybody accidentally kind of touch each other with a sword?
Of course.
They have, of course. I love that. Oh yeah, of course.
And then they have some stitches, and that's it.
And then they just carry on.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody's giving a sword, to be fair.
Well, I wouldn't give you a sword.
No. Nobody in their right mind. I would not.
Well, but even if you're in the public, sometimes the swords do fly off, so you can get a sword accidentally.
Oh, really?
Well. Yeah, well, because they fight with it, so sometimes it just goes, oops, 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 oops. But no. One tourist less.
That's one less tip, and isn't it really?
That's how it is.
And then there's also the processions.
The processions, yes, that's more serious stuff. The brotherhoods of Korcula, 3 brotherhoods. And now the Holy Week of Korcula is protected. I like, how do you say it, intangible cultural thing of Croatia. Heritage. Yes.
I prefer the
Yes, and I think it will be protected under UNESCO as well. Yes.
Yeah, which is, and you get involved in those as well, but not as a tour guide or.
No, I just do the pictures. I am in one of the brotherhoods, but it's a tradition as well.
You're in one of the brotherhoods.
I'm in everything.
But how can you see that's my ignorance? I thought
because men are members of vestments. And women, we are members of help and prayer. It's not that I pray a lot. I can help. No problem at all. But you know how it is. Men usually didn't do that because they thought that making societies only for men would make them stronger.
And you get a little costume?
No. No. Only men have the vestments. And they carry the candles that weigh between 20 and 30 kilos.
20 to 30 kilos?
Yes, the biggest one is 80 kilos, 160 pounds.
And are they lit?
Yes. But they burn slowly, you know, it's penance till the end.
That's very heavy.
The poor things.
I mean, I'll be honest.
They need penance.
Well, yeah, we know that. But that's a very heavy candle.
Yeah, let them carry them. Like that, they're a little bit quieter afterwards.
Sleep and have really. They must be quite strong to do that.
Yeah.
So I
Should
guess
be.
younger males.
Younger. Well, have all the males that are strong as well.
But I suppose if they keep active.
Yes, that's sure. Yeah.
Okay. So you're part of the brotherhood.
Mm.
There's no sisterhood then?
Not yet.
Maybe
New generation maybe will bring revolution.
Maybe so. So we've talked about obviously boring. Talking about your music quizzes. So who did the music quizzes then? Wasn't that when you were with
Me and Maria.
Are you still friends with Maria? Or?
Well, I know how it is when I'm good with her, but to see now my son with another woman and he's having a baby, so she's not feeling so good about it. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, understandably so.
Things of life.
This is things that we know is TikTok.
Yep.
So, what else have you got? And tell me that's exciting.
I don't know. I cannot tell you like a lot of things because you never know who's listening there.
Who's listening? Well, this will be on YouTube forevermore. So let's see if voices have got any more questions to find out. So so you don't live in the old town? You used to live
I'm just down the stairs outside of it.
Oh, so you don't need a car. I mean, do you have
I have a car.
But and you get the car ferry then to the mainland?
Well, I have a car like James Bond.
Right.
You know, it just transforms into a boat, and then I don't need a car ferry. Of course, Leonie, go to the car ferry, and then
what I meant is you might just get a passenger ferry. I don't really know. That was one of those stupid questions.
Yes, now we have a car ferry. So I go to the car ferry, we cross in 15 minutes to the mainland, and then I drive up wherever you want to.
And I was going to say, do you go to the mainland often?
In winter. This winter I went to Italy.
Oh, you drive to Italy?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Then through Croatia, Zagreb, Split, wherever.
And how do you pronounce the lakes I love so much, which is
Plitvice. Plitvice.
Yeah, they're beautiful. You went there?
Yes. Whenever you go there, it's beautiful. Now it's green. It will start to become autumn colors changing into brown, yellowy, red. And in winter, it's beautiful. It's like a fairy tale. When it snows and the lakes get frozen.
Where's the best place to stay if you want to go to?
Plitvice. We have so many hotels now. There's
the nearest town, so I guess you don't actually
Plitvice. In Plitvice, yes, Plitvice. And then you have Etna Village that are really nicely arranged. And you have the hotel just by the lake.
And if you were going to say to somebody, come to Croatia, but ignoring Korcula.
Ignoring Korcula?
Yeah, where would you tell them to visit?
Well, first of all, to come to Korcula. So it depends what they want to see and how many days they have. So either they can fly into Zagreb, the capital, then from the north go to Istria, that is really beautiful to visit as well, and then go down south to Plitvice and see the coastline, Zadar, Šibenik, Trogir, Split, down to Dubrovnik. And if it's summertime, or now September and October, they can do island hopping from Split to Dubrovnik, book a trip on one of the boats, and it's 7-day cruising.
And you would do that in this weather?
People are doing it.
They are doing it?
Yes, because they sail through the day.
Yeah.
You have breakfast and lunch on the boat. In the afternoons, you come into harbor.
Yeah.
You have the visit of the towns, and then you have dinner outside. So that's what keeps the September and October busy most. You have as well bus tours. But what's good about the boat tours is that you put the luggage in the first day and out the last one. And if you go by bus, then usually you change place every day. So luggage in, luggage out.
Yeah. Yeah, which can get a bit tiring.
Mm-hmm. And the best to come would be for me September. September, beginning of October, and June. May, June.
Yes. Well, I think if I came back, I would probably be looking at May, June, or September. So I came right at the end of September, literally just as we've gone into low season. And there is a group of children at my hotel. They come from a school in Istria, and the hotel apparently every year has a school come and visit.
Yeah, excursions.
Yeah, is that normal within Croatia?
Yes. Elementary school, they try within the country. High school, then they have one trip abroad.
And the noise, I can't describe it.
Beautiful noise, yes.
That isn't the word I would have described.
It's just, yes.
And they come into the restaurant, and there's just a company of...
Well, no, it's not the problem of the kids, it's the problem of the teachers. So teachers just travel with them there. The teachers should tell them how to behave as well, because teachers are not just there to teach them a school, but as well to teach them life.
Yes.
And just to teach them that in the hotels, they're not alone.
Yes.
There are other people. Mm-hmm. So it's the teachers that one should approach.
I have teachers in the room today who are very, very noisy. And they go to bed quite late. So that's fun.
Yes, I would go to the reception and just ask either to move you to another part of the hotel, or just ask the teacher to have a talk with you. If you want, I can talk to the teacher.
to be fair, I was like, you know what, kids are kids, and it's their
holiday. But a holiday is also to make other people live normally. So it's like you cannot just go crazy and do whatever you want to. You have to learn how to behave.
You do. I think they're not young, but they're fairly young. And again, I mean, I just remember I was sat around the pool, it's quite nice till I go in. So I went in and I was like, it's a little bit cold, I don't think I'm going anywhere higher than the high area. And I was like, should I? Because this is looking a bit lame. And then suddenly, all these children jumping in, shouting, and I'm like, you know what, that's great, because now I can retreat.
Graciously retreat.
Exactly, my dignity is intact. It is indeed no longer an option to go in the pool, and I don't have to freeze. So it's kind of like a bit of a lose.
You have to thank them, yes. You have to go there and thank them.
So obviously there are lots of cats around Korcula. We have little Cuban White. He's now sleeping up there. And interestingly enough, on Monday, I was at the bumped into you for the 154th time, and I actually heard a chap say, who looks after the cats? And I was like, I'm channeling into your pool. That was really funny. And what is the answer? Who looks after the cats?
Everyone. And the vet as well.
So are they owned? So some of them have collars on?
Some yes, some no. But the vet takes care of all the cats if needed. We have an association, Maya Cat, that is the daughter of the vet. She's also a vet. So she founded that foundation. And if you go by the post office, you will see a cat house there. Mm-hmm. And she has one by the vet's office as well.
I saw a little one. I saw somewhere you said Catland, and I could see them.
Yeah, that's private. Yes, that's private, and she has a lot of cats there.
Yeah. Well, she would. But there's actually a cat house, and then what? Do they get neutered? So they,
yes.
Yeah. So they are actually. I mean, it's really nice to come somewhere. Obviously, I volunteer at the cafe, and one of the things I struggle when I go abroad is the way that the cats are treated, and dogs, and actually coming out here, you look at them and they look in really good condition. Mm-hmm. And a friend of mine was, I can't go abroad because of the way they treat the animals. Obviously, she works at Cattery, and I said, well, actually, I think you can come to Croatia because they don't seem to have a negative attitude towards the cats that are roaming around. Mm-hmm. And the cats kind of doing their own thing.
Yes, they live their life.
Yeah. Exactly.
Enjoy it.
And unfortunately, not everywhere feels the same. So some countries look at cats as rodents and they'll poison them or treat them or do other.
Yeah, but here you can see the cats, you don't see the rats.
Yeah. No, very good point. So they're actually like a little rodent control.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They should be given like little badges.
Sure. Medals.
And maybe, yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, maybe not medals, you can't pin on a medal, but I was thinking a little collar with a little badge.
It would mean so much to them.
Well, yeah. And also, I think the other thing is that from a tourism perspective, there's a plus because I've seen the cats in Korcula. calendar, isn't there? People are selling, making money from the cat going.
I just remembered, I don't know, footage from somewhere. Someone calling from the hotel reception that didn't speak very well English. And he was telling the receptionist, hello, I don't speak very well English. But you know the cartoon Tom and Jerry? And then the receptionist said, yes. Well, Jerry is here. Can you send Tom?
Oh my goodness. Oh wow.
So
little Maxie Mousy.
Yeah, Jerry was there attacking the poor woman.
Oh, I say, I'll be honest, one of mine would have been in there. So Wendy said you still do the St. Martin's celebration and the fire jumping?
Yes.
Is that you jumping over fire?
Well, this year I didn't jump over fire because I was working. But St. Martin's Day, yes, the singing is on, and now my oldest grandson, he has his friends, so he goes by his own. The little one still, we go with him, so we have all the family and friends, so we all go together. So yes, it's that still.
And let's I've just seen the earrings dangling. And how many earrings do we have?
A lot.
Do we? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a room just for the earrings?
Oh, they're all over the place. Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes, I have to do a box just to see them all. It's like, sometimes I forget which one I have, but it has to all to fit together.
And the gloves is just one pair of gloves?
35 pair of glasses, yes. 35, yes.
You really have 38
yes.
prescription glasses?
Yes.
And do they not change?
Well, if they change, then I change the glasses and that's it.
Oh my goodness gracious.
That's what we work for. To be fancy schmancy.
To buy glasses and earrings.
Well, someone buys cigarettes and alcohol. I buy glasses and earrings.
True. I mean, I went into one of the jewellery shops earlier and I saw this beautiful pair of earrings that came, in a set and whatnot, but it was really kind of bling type of look, and I didn't think it's going to really work in Maidstone so much. When I go into work, look at me with my really bling necklace and my earrings.
You can.
But you can, because it's your vibe, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then if people said, oh, I saw a guy in Korcula. Yeah, she had colourful glasses and earrings. And
they know who it is.
They know it's like a craze mark.
Yeah.
So we have only got 5 minutes left, guys. So have you got anything else that you want to ask? Well, we have got Andrea on the line. For those of you watching now, what I'm probably going to do is make this private, and then I'm going to stream it again as a community watch party. Thank you to those of you who have, A, please like the video, but B, if you do send us something, it will go to my PayPal or buy me a coffee, and I'm going to split it in two. And I will be sending across, obviously, to Andrea in euros. Fortunately, the system will do all the calculations for me. Casey said she loved the coral shop that you did a tour of. When she eventually makes it there, she'll have to buy something. Tish says, please tell you. It's wonderful to see and hear you. Catherine says, thanks, that was fun. Sandy says, thank you for catching up with us, Andrea. We realise, obviously, you are a very, very busy girl.
Busy.
I do hope that even if you just choose to do 1 or 2 ad hoc calls on YouTube, it's just, as you can see how simple it is. Literally. Gimbal, President, YouTube. I know she's going, I can't cut, but she can. She just needs to chill, not worry.
Oh, I'm chill. I don't worry. It's
no pressure. No stress, no mess. That's my new line.
No stress, no mess.
So
I think it goes rather no mess, no stress.
I don't know. I mean, to be honest, there may be mess and there may be stress.
You see?
There's probably both.
Maybe mess, maybe stress.
Or we're messy and we're stressy. This is how Tish and Susan are saying, thank you. Casey says that she misses you. I thought there would be a lot more people kind of saying the same, but unfortunately it is quite early. So it's 8:30 in Canada, and I think in other areas it's even earlier. Beatrice says she loves to think back on the funny times that she had with you. It was good to see and hear you.
With the Smurfs.
Exactly. Do you know what? And the things that live on, because when I went to Plymouth in Devon, there was this little bit of, I don't know what it's called now, this pixel art on the top of the building. It was a Smurf. And I was like...
And you thought of me?
I thought of you, and I said that. You know, that's the thing, I can't see Smurf now without thinking of you. Sandy says she's messy and stressy, which, you know, it's the...
Now there's a song, I think, because I'm so messy and I don't know what.
Oh, you mean the new one? The one which is like, because I'm perfect.
Yes.
Yeah, because I'm too clean
yes.
until I'm not. I'm too amazing until I'm not. Yeah, I mean, I can't remember words, but I know exactly.
But that's it. Yeah.
Exactly. So I think I will probably call it a day. I'm just going to show you guys quickly. I think I'm going to do that. I was literally just about to rip the microphone on. I'll be back in a sec. Just going to show that we've got Mr. Can you see? Just up there, Mr. Jude. And this is a splendid place. I mean, if you come to Korcula, there is so much amazing stone. And oh look, it says, I'm not sure what it says, but it says something. Isn't it beautiful? And actually, certainly see some sort of Romeo and Juliet thing going on. And there's Juliet looking at her phone, probably finding out when she's next got her tour. Or she's got somebody. Oh, she's taken her glasses off. You've seen her naked now. So we're going to love you and leave you guys. I shall turn around to show me just for a moment. Hello. Shouldn't have done that. I look absolutely shocking. So as I say, if you're watching it now, I'll leave it up for a little bit, then I'll make it private, and then we'll do another live stream, because I appreciate not many people were able to join us just because of the time. I've just heard some bells. So it's a goodbye from me. I'm going to turn it round, and it'll be a goodbye from her. And that's it. Take care, lovelies. Oh, when I can... Bye.
There you are. Oh, that's strange. Oh, am I being a turnip? Probably being a turnip. I am being a turnip. I was turning it round, but I didn't need to turn it round. I just needed to actually stop the video. Ta-da! C'est moi! So yeah, really sorry. Unfortunately, I had no idea that the audio had an issue. And I can't go back and re-record it. So hopefully you could piece together what I was saying. I don't have a double-headed mic. Perhaps next time, I think what we'll need to do is next time need to make sure that I'm sitting much closer, or not say sitting in a stone building. So thank you so much to those of you who are supporting myself and Andrea. If you could make sure you write Andrea as a reference, and I will be doing the calculations and sending them over to her. I hope you enjoy the rest of Sunday. however many hours you have left of Sunday, and I shall speak to you all very soon. Take care, lovelies. Bye. Bye.